All right, we know what we're gonna have the next day. If it's gonna be anything that's frozen, we're gonna take it out the day before, place it in the fridge for it to defrost. That's the best way to do it. But if you're like me, I always forget what the heck I'm doing the next day. And so I got some meat I need to defrost. And for whatever reason, cold water seems to defrost this stuff faster than hot. I mean, obviously you have the microwave, but then that just kind of ruins everything. But the key is to keep it in a vacuum sealed, this is deer meat if you don't know, a vacuum sealed bag, or I got some venison burger, which I'm just going to throw in there. And this also works great if you have like a frozen container, frozen peas, frozen anything. As long as it's in a sealed bag or container, you can place it in here. I make a lot of pancake mix and I freeze it in a mason jar. And when it comes time to, defrost this stuff, I can place it in the water, and within an hour maybe it's ready to go. So if you want this stuff to defrost even faster, just sitting here, pretty much what you're going to do is after about 20 minutes, check it and try to move the meat around. I mean, you can actually feel it moving a little bit. You can actually, the container, the bag here, you can see stuff moving around. Put it back in. Make sure we're topped off with clean water. As far as the burger, the part that's underwater is going to defrost faster. So when it gets to a certain point, you got to take the bag out, take the meat out of the bag, and then you can strip down the burger and place it on a plate or something, and then put the rest of the burger in either a Ziploc bag, or you can continue on this bag. But you just got to be careful that the water doesn't get into the meat, especially with hamburger, because it's already moist, and then you're just going to have a heck of a time, drying it out. Some time has passed and the water is definitely a lot colder, and as you can see, this stuff is pretty much completely defrosted, I guess. It comes from the processor. It's not exactly bled out. As you can see, the blood everywhere. This processor puts it in this stuff right here, okay? And they cut it thin. It's like through a tenderizer, so it's already tenderized. It's actually pretty good like that. But as you can see, I got blood all over the place. It's all over my hands. And I'm just going to rinse out some of this blood and everything. And what I'm going to do is line up the burger on the sides. And the whole purpose of this is so the blood will pretty much drain out to the garbage disposal. If I have extra meat, everything's like the meat I cut off, like if I'm carving up a ribeye or something, I got extra fat or stuff that really does not belong in your garbage. What I do is, I'll put it in the bag or whatever, and then down here at the bottom, I don't know how you can see, I got frozen, whatever that is, banana peel, this rag here, I made sauerkraut, so I had to soak stuff up. But anything that will possibly stink up my house in my garbage, I'll put that in a bag, and then I'll just throw that down in the bottom